Hey, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sick of masks and I'm sick of COVID. It's January 20th. Give you guys an update on where everything's at. Currently, fixing to go into COVID quarantine again. Everybody at the office has had it for some for the first time, some for the second time. Daughter just tested positive a minute ago. I'm sure I probably got it again. I'm feeling a few symptoms. So I want to get this out to you just to kind of give you an overview of what I'm seeing, where we're at. And we'll obviously do this in more detail as some prices are announced. So as of today, our main focus needs to be finishing up claims. No matter which agency you're out of, no matter which region you're in, we need to finish these claims up so they're not delayed. I opened claims for everybody. You may still be ginning, and that's fine. We understand that. As soon as the gin is through, we need to go ahead and get that on paper. We don't want you guys to be waiting on us for anything. Peanut claims should be finished. Corn claims should be pretty much finished. So cotton's our focus. If you have not heard from an adjuster, call me or call Amanda. You've got our cell numbers. Mine's 334-726-4411. Amanda's is the same thing, but it's 4410. So please let us know if you've got pending claims. We've got to get those finished. We don't want to get in a delayed claim situation. We're already past the end of the insurance period. So utmost top priority, let's finish those claims so we can move on to the next year. Premium. If you still have an outstanding premium, guys, it's got to be paid before February 28th or by February 28th. So you may think, okay, well, I've got $50,000 claim coming and it's more than my premium. They're going to take it out of that. Yes, they're going to take it out of that. However, if we're going to be real close to February 28th, we need to get a payment arrangement in place. We have to have something finalized before then or a payment arrangement in place. Most of you guys have already finished your claims, and so there's nothing to worry about. But again, if you have not finished that claim and you still owe a premium, we've got to get that handled. So you can call Amanda. Lacey's out right now with COVID. Amanda's back from COVID. So you can call Amanda here at the office. She can tell you what you owe. We'll go ahead and get that knocked out. So premium, second most important thing that we're dealing with right now. Getting tons of questions about the cover crop program that we had imposed last year, kind of after the fact. Set through Fed training Tuesday and Wednesday of last week. They still can't tell us if we're going to have that. I do recommend, though, just in case we have it, doesn't cost anything to certify your cover crop. At FSA, they'll still take that. It's too late to certify grain, but we can certify cover crop or grazing. So if you have that on any of the farms that you're going to come with a secondary crop, go ahead and certify that. Make sure they do it as cover crop or grazing. I think you can do that all the way out until July, but let's just don't wait. Let's go ahead and get that in place. So don't know for sure that they're going to give us the $5 discount, but don't limit yourself. Go ahead and certify. It won't cost you nothing to do that. Prices. Everybody's calling, getting tons of calls every day. Where are we at with commodity prices for the revenue side of crop insurance? So starts on January 15th. Obviously, that was on a weekend. Monday was a holiday. So from middle of January to the 14th of February is when we're tracking those numbers. So as of yesterday, 2 days in trading, here's what we closed at. Corn, $5.74 a bushel. Cotton, 99 cents. Peanuts, $4.72 a ton. And soybeans, $12.95. So again, we'll track that all the way to the middle of February. I would say once we're about 10 days into the trading period, we can go ahead and start running some quotes because that'll be about what it's going to end up being. Usually not any giant swings in the commodity market. So once we get started and get a few days to pull from, an average from, we'll go ahead and start running quotes. So we're going to get to that. We're not quite there yet. We need to let this go till sometime next week before we start running quotes for the upcoming year, but we'll get with you to do that. Hey, this right here has made us decide that we're just going to cancel all the farm meetings again, just like we did last year. I hate it. Love seeing you guys. The staff loves seeing you guys. We love getting together and eating and fellowshipping. But I know more people right now with COVID than I have the whole time put together. Now, luckily, none of these are severe that we're dealing with right now. But look, I don't want to be responsible for giving it to you. I've had it already. Probably have got it again. But there's just no sense in us all getting together. So we're just going to not do the farm lunches. If we need to if everything settles down and we decide to do one after everything's planted, laid by, then we'll do that. But for right now, we'll just do one-on-one. A lot of this stuff we can take care, if you don't feel comfortable, if you're dealing with somebody elderly that you really don't need me to come sit down with you, we can handle all this without me coming. But I think we'll just kind of do it like we did last year. Changes that need to be made, I'll just come sit down. I'm staying as isolated as possible. Now, if I've had it the second time, I should be good through sales season. So hopefully I can't bring it to your house or your shop. So keep you posted on that, but we'll just do like we did last year, and I'll just get with you guys individually, or Amanda will get with you. Some of you guys that just want to see what the new numbers are, but you already know how you want to structure your stuff. So we're taking care of that. Don't worry. Sales closing February 28th. There's nothing different there. I sat through Fed training 2 days last week. There's really not going to be anything major differences. There's a few minor things with some enterprise unit structures, some linkage stuff, but nothing major. So the main thing that we're looking at is what the prices are going to be right now. What does that mean? It means that they had to run these prices up to justify these fertilizer costs, input costs. So if you have 99-cent cotton, if that's what it works out to be, obviously it makes your dollar coverage a lot more per acre than you're used to, but premiums derive from that. So I basically think we're going to be swapping money. I think you're going to see the prices stay high, but it makes everything else be high too. So I think we're going to be working with the same amount of money, same amount of profit margin, which is obviously not great. But this is just a recap of where we're at today. I'll do another video in the next week or two. We'll talk about prices. We'll look at trends. But I just want to give you a heads up on what was going on. Everybody's got COVID here again. So, if you need something, I've got my phone. I still feel okay. Amanda's back in the office full time now after being out 2 weeks. And so, hey, we're here. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're feeling well. Claims are top priority. Let's finish those. Premium is the next priority. Let's make sure we get that in. If your premium's a day late, there's not anything I can do to fix that. Once you get put out of the crop insurance system, you got to stay out for a year. So we've got to make sure we've got that. You may say, well, I was trying to get my crop loan and didn't have time to get it paid. You've got to get it done before February 28th. If you've got questions, maybe it's just a few dollars that was left owed. It's all got to be taken care of, and it's not an us rule, that's a Fed rule. So looking forward to another year. Looking forward to a healthy year. Call me. I'll be in touch with you. We'll get this put out today on the website. We'll try to keep an update going on what the commodity prices are looking like. And, hey, we'll be in touch probably in another week or so. We'll get the ball rolling with getting you updated rates and making changes. We'll talk about adding land for those of you that are renting land or changing crops. Some of you guys have mentioned that you may go with running some stockers instead of growing cotton. Hey, there's a lot of ideas floating around right now. If you need feeder cattle insurance, hey, Amanda and I can do that as well. So whatever you need, we'll be glad to sit down and take care of it just like we always have done. We appreciate you more than you know, and you guys mean a lot to us, and we're looking forward to a lot more years of working together on our crop insurance and your farm operation. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.